beautiful day in front of us, very similar to yesterday. It is the 15th of April. Yes, it is tax day. Sunny skies today at a high of 86. Going to be nice again tomorrow, 85. Friday, sunny and 89, so we're nearing that 90 mark. And, yeah, a little better chance of rain than what we had yesterday for this weekend. 40% chance Saturday night. I know we got a pretty big concert down in Tuscaloosa and a couple of other outdoor activities for the weekend, but let me tell you this. Hopefully you'll be able to get everything in before the rain comes.
Morgan
Fingers
Wallen.
crossed. Yeah. And then a 30% chance of rain early Sunday. There's this front that's coming through from east to west. And sometime Saturday night, that will make its way into the state of Alabama.
A Morgan Wallen show, is that a bring your own chair thing? Or
That's
Come
good.
on.
See what you did there.
Come
That'd be
on.
funny. Yep, joke of the day.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
That
Let's
was
talk
pretty
about
good,
ProLift Garage Doors, 286-9727. Your garage door lets you down. Time to get an uplifting experience from ProLift. There are other companies out there, okay? ProLift is locally owned and operated. I like that. I like the fact that I have Mike in my phone. He owns the company. I could call him anytime. I could call him right now if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could. I could call him up and say, hey, Mike, how are things going over there at ProLift? I like the fact that I know the owner of the company, and I like the fact that everybody who works for him knows their stuff. I know that because I've had him come out a couple of times, and I get different guys, and they all seem to know what they're talking about. In fact, when they replaced my garage door opener head as a result of a lightning strike, they did it in record time. Never seen it done that quickly. I was so impressed, and they ran some rewiring and all kinds of great stuff for me. ProLift Garage Doors, they work on every make, every model. They can also sell you a garage door. We'll talk about that more later. ProLift Garage Doors, 286-9727, or online at proliftdoors.com. Britney Spears has voluntarily checked herself into the rehab facility.
Again?
Leave Britney alone.
Haven't we done this again? Haven't we done this before?
Leave Britney alone. Leave Britney alone. Don't know what it is she's addicted to. Some kind of pills, most likely. They had reported her to see, her people in her circle had reportedly urged her to seek help on her own accord. Her sons were influential in persuading how to take the big step forward. She realizes she hit rock bottom. Do you think when you're on TikTok making videos of you with big knives?
That's a good idea?
Yeah.
No. Good. I'm glad she's getting the help she needs. Let's hope this time it sticks, because this has been a life of it's kind of sad. It really is, to see somebody as successful as she's been, and then we go down these paths, and it's like, please, please get clean this time.
The amount of money that she is still collecting off of her first couple albums, which were huge.
Yeah, is mind-blowing.
It really is. I mean, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right.
I didn't know.
She won the lottery. She absolutely won the lottery.
Well, she was a Mouseketeer and extremely attractive. Doesn't hurt. But, yeah, then things went straight downhill.
Sad to see.
Bless her heart. Justin Timberlake, you made the right move getting out of there, buddy. All right, well, let's hope that she gets dried out, whatever it is she's,
cleaned
been
up,
addicted
dried
to.
out, whatever it is,
And,
pills or alcohol,
Who
or
knows? Maybe
whatever
maybe she
going
records another album or something. We could see.
on. Wouldn't that be something?
I don't know. It'd be fun. Another star of My 600-Pound Life has passed away.
At the age of
Was it 38? I don't know.
30.
30.
She was 30 years old.
Somehow my
That is so
my dadgum computer
sad.
froze up on me. Yeah, look.
Dolly Martinez is her name. She
Yeah.
died at the age of 30. Announced the news on Saturday.
Yeah. She had a food addiction, which is why she was on that show. By the way, many of the My 600-Pound Life people have passed away, like usually in their 30s.
Well, your heart can't sustain you.
No.
I mean, everybody's heart is about the same size.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a smaller body, it's less work that it has to do.
Right.
You're 600 pounds. That heart is just work. It's running a marathon every single day.
People watch that show for one reason. It's so they
I've
can
never
say,
seen it. I can say I've never seen this.
They want to be able to say, okay, I may be overweight, but I'm not that.
If that's why you're watching it,
Oh, I bet it is. I bet
then you
it's why a
might
lot
need
of
to
it-
lose some weight.
Some people are just absolutely. Speaking of addicted to food, some people are addicted to what they call reality TV. If you know anything about reality TV, you know it's not reality. It's still pretty scripted. But there are folks who just they can't turn it off. They don't know how to stop. And this is just a perfect example of that. What channel is?
I don't, what's sad to me is that when somebody gets to this weight, that somebody's still providing them the awful food they're eating
Yeah.
to continue to gain weight.
I know.
That's the person that really makes me mad. It's
Enablers is what you're talking about.
You're feeding this person the poison that they want
Yeah.
to keep the weight to continue to get higher and higher on their body. You're the person. It's like the parent that has the. I don't want to beat up on.
No, go ahead.
You know,
Beat up on them.
If
Let's go.
if you have a child let's say under the age of 12, you're the one pretty much bringing the groceries into the home and providing either nutritious food or crap for them. And a lot of it lays in the lap of that parent or adult that is providing that.
Yep.
And you can help to control that, or you can help to encourage them. Hey, let's figure out a different avenue here. And bring in the right types of food to help them get to a somewhat normal body weight. The same thing with this show. Somebody's still giving them the Twinkies and the steak and the bacon and the whatever else they're eating that's making them continue to get fatter and fatter. They're going to die.
Steak and
You're leading
bacon
this
and
person. They're leading this person to death.
But what a way to go.
Gee.
Well, to answer your question, My 600-Pound Life apparently airs on TLC. You remember when we used to be able to learn stuff on that
That
channel?
was the learning channel.
The
at one
learning
point.
channel is now.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know what
learning
we're
something. You're learning.
We're not learning much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the defense of this particular woman, Dolly, I believe she said that she was this size because she was afraid one day she'd have to tackle a gunman in a school. And so if she kept
You
the
can't
size,
combine
kept
these
the
two
weight,
stories.
kept the weight on,
No.
that would be beneficial. She wanted to be buoyant in case she fell off a boat in the Bahamas. What are you? I'm trying to tie it all together.
I just, again, I think it's tragic. There are people that have weight issues. There are places and people that are there to assist you. And at 30 years old, this woman should not be dead.
No, that's a terrible, terrible shame. One of your more avoidable forms of death, right
Yeah,
there.
it
you know,
is.
yikes. Donald Trump congratulated Rory McIlroy on back-to-back Masters wins. Congratulations, you're an amazing man. I bet I could have done better if I'd been there. I'm a little busy right now.
I don't think you
But
could.
I probably could have beaten you. I'm just saying, Rory, you're a very good player. You're very good. Everybody's talking about how good you are, but I really do believe the Trumpster could top you. Pretty amazing.
Rory is amazing.
There's only 4 people who've won back-to-back Masters, right?
Yeah,
Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, Rory McIlroy, and who's the other one?
And what's so interesting about it is that Rory was way ahead. He was like minus 12 on the first day.
I know.
And the closest person was minus 6.
Yeah.
And then he kind of fell off, and you're like, oh, no.
boy. Here we go.
And then he worked his way back up, and he ended up winning the darn thing. It was really exciting.
Nick Faldo.
Nick Faldo,
Yeah.
thank you. I watched a lot of The Last Day, a lot of it, including the very end. And something that slipped by that I think people are not paying enough attention to. For the first time since they started keeping records in Masters history, Scotty Scheffler did not bogey one time on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. No bogeys at all, ever. Nobody has ever done that before. And I thought that's probably a more amazing stat than winning 2 back-to-back Masters.
That was impressive.
To
yeah.
have not, I mean, you either shot par or better on every single hole.
That is-
Augusta is not an easy thing to do.
No, sir. Probably one of your more difficult golf courses.
And then we
in the
we
world,
talked about it
outside of
yesterday.
Scotland.
Garcia
Yeah.
throwing a tantrum
Right.
and tearing up the tee box, and then his club he broke on the cooler.
Sergio.
And you're like, oh no, that's a terrible. And
Came out
and
yesterday, sorry.
Scotty even complained a little bit about the course itself. He wasn't real happy about it. And I'm like, look, everybody's out there
Yep.
playing the same course. It does not look good for you to whine because you didn't win. And I love Scotty Scheffler, but I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't whine about the course.
You want to get arrested again? They'll pick you up, man. They will.
Everybody's playing the same course.
That's right.
exactly right.
Everybody's got the same, thing going on. You can't conditions. That's not a good argument.
Not fair.
Nope.
Not a good idea. And the guitarist for No Doubt, Tom Dumont, says he's got early onset Parkinson's disease. Just a couple of weeks before the band does a Sphere residency. As I said, I'm a little shocked to find that No Doubt is big enough to do a residency at the Sphere.
Yeah, maybe as a third band backup or something.
I just don't know.
No,
That's
they didn't have that many hits. I mean,
No.
It'll
they
be
were
a
hot for a minute.
combo of No Doubt doing their stuff and then Gwen Stefani doing her solo stuff.
Okay, that's
still
I'm
not
sure
enough
of
for
that.
me. Still not enough for me. Got to be honest with you.
yeah,
But,
it wouldn't
okay,
be enough
all
for
right.
me either.
Yeah, I'm not driving to or flying to Vegas or anything to see that. 9:16 with Dixon and Vining. Let's talk about E-Tech Communications. Wonderful organization, etech.cc. They want to handle all of your communication needs for your business. You can get yourself a virtual assistant. You can get call forwarding. You can get anywhere from 2 to 200 phones, 220 if you need, because they'll provide as many as you need for the cost, and they'll save you a whole lot of money over that copper wire company that you've been using. etech.cc to find out more. etech.cc.
The famous scene. Everybody there?
Oh, man, yeah. This is where Clark and Rusty are running toward Wally World. And Clark starts falling behind, and he has
that
to
one
pick up the
too.
pace again. And if you watch that movie, by the way, it's pretty funny because they had to reshoot that.
Today.
They had to reshoot it like 6 or 7 months after they did the original shooting on it. Michael Anthony Hall grew a foot in that time. So Rusty gets out of the car, and he's one height. And then when they reach the gates of the park, he's a foot taller. Don't know how that happened.
It's pretty weird.
Very impressive.
That is impressive. Something else that's impressive if you haven't gotten to know Danny Knowles and the Knowles Group, and thank you guys for being our sponsor of this year's Jawbone Jam, the 10-year anniversary. Danny's very special to us and been with us a long time. We believe in what he does for a lot of our listeners, and that's to put together a financial plan. If you don't have one together, don't gloss over at this. This is an important part of your life. Just like a will is very important, a lot of people tend to put these things off. Don't. Because the earlier you get going with a great financial plan, odds are through the years that you work, when you get ready to retire, and that might be at an earlier age because you got Danny Knowles helping you with this, that you can rest assured that you are going to have plenty of money in your retirement. Your working years are important. The financial plan is important, and Danny can make it happen for you. There's a lot that goes into it, too. Many of you are thinking, well, you know, I know a little bit about investments. I've dibble-dabbled there. You don't want dibble-dabble as part of your financial plan. You want somebody that has a clear and professional way to get you where you need to go, and that's what Danny is all about. Get that customized plan. He wants to talk to you a little bit about what some of your goals are, your wants, your wishes, a family, kids, college, you know, vacation plans. What is it you want to do in your life? He'll talk to you about that and get it all together for you. Danny Knowles and the Knowles Group. Just visit his website, theknowlesgroup.com, and get in touch with him today to make it happen. theknowlesgroup.com.
It's Steve's turn.
Well, the final statistics on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame van vote came out, and you should keep this in mind. This is foreshadowing, by the way. That the fan vote, not a guarantee of getting into the hall. One would think if you won it, they would take that into account and go, hey, the fans really want this particular artist, group, whatever it is, in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and we'll put them in. Not necessarily. Final vote tally. New Edition comes out on top. They garnered over 1 million votes in all.
What?
Beat out Phil Collins by 100,000 votes. Phil Collins just barely topped 900,000.
My goodness.
Next up, Pink, 852,000. Shakira racked up 738,000. Luther Vandross right behind it, 732,000. In Excess next with 645,000. The final above their own cut line, if you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's fan vote page, shows Sade, 622,000. Rest of your lineup, Wu-Tang Clan, 610,000, 601,000 for Billy Idol. Mariah Carey next at 503,000. Lauryn Hill, 472. Oh, here comes Iron Maiden, 395,000. Melissa Etheridge, 387,000. Black Crowes, only pulled down 277,000. Oasis next, 259,000. Joy Division New Order, 229,000. And finally in with a grand total of 171,000, Jeff Buckley. So who makes up the class of 2026? Surely most of those in the top 7 at least probably made it, right? No. Just to be blunt. In order of how many votes they got via the fan vote, your class of 2026 for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is Phil Collins, Luther Vandross, and Sade. In other words, they skipped over 4 of the top 7 fan vote getters.
What the heck?
Next up, going in later this year, Wu-Tang Clan, along with Billy Idol, Iron Maiden, Oasis, and Joy Division New Order. That means that your top vote getter New Edition is skipped over. Pink, Shakira, In Excess are all skipped over. Black Crowes is skipped over. Lauryn Hill, Mariah Carey, Black Crowes. Somehow they ended up putting New Order, Joy Division, and Oasis, who may or may not show up because I don't know whether the brothers would kill themselves trying to get there or not.
They would kill each other. Yeah. Interesting. Look, I don't think anybody complained about Billy Idol or Phil Collins. Okay,
Not really.
those two. I'm
Not
I'm
complaining
on
about
board
Iron
with.
Maiden. Think
No,
that they
Iron Maiden-
deserve to be in there.
It's about damn time.
Kind of surprised that the fan vote was that low.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan.
What?
What the hell?
One of these things doesn't belong.
No,
That's it.
Well, and no disrespect to Sade, who I think was talented, but what is
Not
she
a lot
known
of
for?
hits, not a
One.
lot of songs.
She's really known for one song.
Yeah.
two. She had two.
Smooth
Yeah.
operator.
You think a smooth operator.
Yeah.
Unless you're in radio,
Yeah.
you probably don't know the other that Richard is referring to.
I can barely think of it. I can't think of the name.
Yeah,
of it.
there you go.
Uh-huh.
See?
Uh-huh.
And
But
you're
yeah.
in radio.
Oh, you're right. She still gets played by yacht rock stations. That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure.
And again, they play the one song.
Luther Vandross.
I got no problem with that.
Yeah,
Technically,
that's one of
based
those
upon
you-
their
yeah, okay.
definition of what they're putting in now,
Right.
I don't have a problem with Luther Vandross
Yeah.
going in.
Well, again, why bother having a fan vote if you're not really going to adhere to it?
That's
I
the
mean,
question.
it's why bother with that? It seems
No
absurd
ordinary
to me.
love.
Ordinary love. That
No
was-
ordinary love.
No ordinary.
No
love.
Ordinary
Okay.
Love.
Isn't that the
All right.
one?
If you say so.
Sure, why
By
not?
Sade?
We'll call it that.
I'll go with
Just
that.
I think
for it.
that's the one. Maybe not. I don't know.
No, I can't for the life of me figure out why are you even allowing the American public, or I guess the world, to vote on this if
to
you're
make you
just
think
gonna
you have a say.
ignore it. And by the way, I'm not thinking that New Edition belongs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but obviously they have a lot of fans.
Yeah, a lot of fans. And it could be argued, considering the fact that their first hit came out in 1984, they were kind of the leaders of that boy band revolution that came out in the 90s.
They were right there, man. Them, Boys to Men, I think, were very young at the time as well. And then
You got New Kids on the Block
yeah, you
and
got-
every other
NKTV.
designer follow-up.
Yeah. Unbelievable to me. I think, aren't they touring again? New Kids on the Block? They're
think so,
coming
yeah.
back around. You're just like, oh my gosh. Now we call them old kids on the block.
Yeah, exactly.
Old people on the block. It's got to get to dinner at 4 so we can catch the New Kids on the Block concert. No, thank you. Didn't like them then, don't like them now. Backstreet Boys were okay for some reason. I don't know why. They seemed a little bit cooler. I can't explain.
Not really
it.
sure why.
No, I don't have any explanation for that either. 9:30 is our time. Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. We've got a lot of food talk coming your way. So I hope you're hungry. If you're not, we'll make you hungry. That's what we do at this particular time.
Maybe get a lunch idea based on this next segment.
Skippy may come wandering in here. You never can tell.
Good.
He keeps threatening to.
I know. Why doesn't
He
he?
never makes it. He knows I don't care
think he's
for him.
running late every day.
I think he knows I don't care for him. I think that has a lot to do with
Because
it.
you're calling him Skippy.
Isn't that his name?
You're darn Skippy right.
What? Little Vanity Fair. Hitching a ride, baby. 9:35, Dixon Vining, Talk 99.5, Talk99.5.com. I heard Got No Shame by Brother Kane on a Sirius XM station. I think it was the cassette one, or maybe it was the 90s station. I don't recall. And I was reminded of a show on CBS. I know this because I had just moved into my very first house that I purchased, was rebuilding it from the inside out. Bought a wreck of a house and was rebuilding it from the inside out. Did have the TV hooked up, had cable, which was nice. Got free HBO accidentally. I didn't turn them in. I didn't tell anybody. I was
That was
like,
nice.
Let's keep that going. But on CBS, there was a show. It was like a cop buddy show, sort of an action comedy thing. And one of the two guys was Glenn Fry. And I thought, oh, the Eagles, he's going to be doing this. And this was after they had already done their reunion show, reunion tour. So it's not like he was free. He was going to be in a buddy cop show, and he was going to be in the Eagles. I thought, this is fascinating. And they put Got No Shame right in the middle of it. And I had just interviewed those guys on my radio show not 3 weeks before, Brother Kane. And I was like, this is cool. This is so cool. I'm very excited to see this. Not 20 minutes after that show was over, CBS announced its cancellation.
Oh.
I was like, you couldn't even wait till tomorrow?
Yeah, really.
I
Give me
looked it
another
up.
day.
Yeah,
I looked it up. It's called South of Sunset.
that's it.
It was famously canceled after only one episode, although more were produced.
Yeah,
So I wonder if they ever aired anywhere.
I don't believe so. I just thought it was hilarious. They aired one, and then like 20 minutes later, CBS is
Done.
like, and we're done with that show. You're like, you didn't, not even a half an hour. What are you doing? That's so not cool. 9:37.
Oh, it does say that the rest were later shown on VH1.
Oh, okay.
Which is why nobody saw them.
Nobody saw them, exactly. Hey, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow is the big day. Talking about Granger Thaggart Auction Marketing having a big auction in Kimberly. It is for the 56-acre plot. It's 3 different sections, actually. The first one is 21 acres. That's A. And then B is 20 acres, and C is 15 acres. B is the one that has the big house, the 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath house that has got state-of-the-art kitchen, just some of the most wonderful amenities. It is absolutely beautiful. And then there's a barn on that piece of property as well. Now, C has got the stables, and it's got the office, it's got the tack, it's got a pond. You can buy those 2 together, would be really cool. Or A, which you can divide up into different plots, and you can sell them individually if you're so inclined. Make a little money off of it that way. These are all 3 going up for sale. You can buy all of them, you can buy one of them, you can buy none of them, of course. But you got to go to the auction to see for yourself and find out more at gtauctions.com. gtauctions.com. This auction tomorrow in Kimberly at 1 p.m. Do not miss it. Odin points out when it comes to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, most of those are soul, rap, or pop, and don't belong. They're not rock and roll.
Amen.
Yeah. Use of flute in rock music was interesting, I have to admit. I'm not sad to see it go, says Scott. Wow. Look, I have to wonder if the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is not so woke that they are engaging in a little DEI. Because the other Sade song was The Sweetest Taboo. Those were the 2, really, that were played a lot on the radio.
I vaguely remember The Sweetest Taboo.
How in the hell do you get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
With just a couple of hits.
with 2
well
hits
known,
like that?
with a couple of well-known hits.
Still nothing special. To me, you got to be at least a little groundbreaking. I mean, Billy Idol made punk mainstream. You got to give him props for that. Phil Collins, if nothing else, was on your radio every 3rd song in the 1980s. Either Genesis or Phil Collins.
Or something he produced and or wrote.
Exactly. I mean, prolific is a word that was invented specifically for Phil Collins, I believe. It's insane that you would take somebody like Sade and put her in there. And I just say, I think it's DEI. I think they're concerned about getting more. We got to get more mocha skin into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We heard this a lot, by the way, with Artemis coming back. People were talking about how, Charlie Kirk was all like, oh no, if there's there's a black pilot, I'm worried about whether or not he's qualified. Well, look at this guy. This guy's a black pilot, and he flew the spaceship all the way around the moon. And it's like, you didn't understand what Charlie was saying at all. You completely misunderstood or misrepresented what Charlie Kirk was saying.
So, Sade's No Ordinary Love
Yeah.
was number 28 on the charts, made it to number 28. And the song you just mentioned,
Sweetest Taboo.
Sweetest Taboo, was 31.
All righty.
So, No Ordinary Love made it higher
A little
on the
higher.
chart
Okay.
than
But yet,
the other one.
I remember
The other one.
Sweetest
I think
Taboo
that-
better than
I
No
think
Ordinary
Sweetest Taboo, maybe, I don't know, for some reason, got more spins. We heard it more often.
Could be.
But this one, No Ordinary Love, that, and I think it was the first one that came to my mind.
The record company probably
Other than-
paid more for the spins.
Maybe
That's what
so.
happened.
Yeah.
Little payola going on.
There we
there.
go.
Hello. Hey, we got
Some food talk. We got some food talk.
we got Milo's turning 80 years old.
Woohoo! Happy
80.
birthday, Milo's.
Yes.
Love. Even after all that sweet tea, huh?
And they have never cleaned the bathrooms, not one time in all those times. Just kidding. Just
It's
kidding.
a joke.
Of course they did. They are offering this week 80-cent hamburgers. You can get one per person, and you got to order it through the app.
They've been open
course
since
you do.
1946.
That's pretty cool. My absolute favorite Milo story ties in with Got No Shame, by the way. You know, that big long harmonica solo at the beginning of Got No Shame was done by local legend Topper Price, who's no longer with us. Topper Price wrote the Milo's jingle.
Did he really?
Everybody goes to Milo's. And for a while, I don't know if they still do it. I haven't been in a Milo's in forever, but they play kind of Muzak type music, and then they have their own ads that pop in throughout the course of it. So you're listening to a Milo's ad while you're in Milo's and you're listening to their music. That's the way it used to be anyway. And he gets up to the register and he tells the cashier, he goes, "Hey, you hear that? I wrote that jingle." And the cashier says, "That's great. It'll be $5.97, please."
Exactly.
Free meal. That should be a
No free meal for you.
No free meal
First
for you.
location, 31st Street, 12th Avenue North in the Norwood area of Birmingham.
All righty.
1946. Happy birthday, Milo's.
Happy birthday to you.
80,
Popular.
80 and take advantage of it. 80-cent burger.
You get one.
Yeah.
Make sure you got the app.
Go get you one.
Destin-based coffee and pastry shop Beignet and Brew will soon be adding a 6th Alabama location. It's first in the Birmingham metro area. Homewood storefront in the former Biddy and Bowes location on Oxmoor Road. I went to Biddy and Bowes. It was a pretty good little place. I'm sorry it's gone. But I'm sure this place will be just as appreciated.
I'm sure.
Very walkable. I
I
like
didn't
that
realize
area.
Birmingham was so into coffee.
We're a big coffee city.
All over the
Apparently.
place.
Yeah.
Really? I'm not, but
Y'all are missing out.
Reese is bringing back
That's your
limited time
opinion.
flavor. You don't drink coffee either, do you?
I do not.
Oh,
Never acquired the taste for
Don't
it.
you
Two.
make it every morning, though?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the Jocks.
I was
Group.
wondering.
Jocks are making it for
Okay.
the guys at 7.
All right. So I didn't know Greg and Cole had slaves. That's amazing.
They sh-
How do you get that? How do we get that deal?
Wow.
I know, they weren't paying me
Damien
enough,
And
and I
Conrad
said, "I'm
just
not
feel like
doing
they've
it."
been slapped upside the face and they don't know why.
Yeah, Reese's bringing back the strawberry PB&J cup. Remember when we had the peanut butter and jelly cup, but we had the grape one.
Yeah, I
we
remember
sampled
that. Yeah.
None of us were impressed by it, if I recall
Yeah.
correctly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like almost any kind of Reese's, but
Trying to do
some
too
are
much
better
with
than
it.
others. That one
Yeah.
was not on the better side.
No, that one really kind of stuck out as weird to me.
Yeah. It's kind of strange.
Let's see. What else can I tell you? Something about Burger King is rolling out 3 new sandwiches.
Oh, are they?
Everybody stand by.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got?
It's the king size sliders box.
King size sliders box.
Yeah, they've got steakhouse bacon, deluxe, and bacon and cheese, I believe.
all in one box.
Yeah, and there's 6
6
of
of
them.
them? Is
You
that
get
how they come?
You get 6 of them.
Wow.
But they look pretty big unless this person's hand is
The
tiny.
hand is small. These are
That hand-
sliders.
If
That's a kid's hand right
Did they
there.
get E to come in and
Yeah,
do the thing?
oh,
Wow.
stop. But they are, you know how the size of a slider.
Yes,
That's the size.
They're
of it.
tiny. I
Yeah,
mean, a
it's like
slider
a
is
crystal. It's
right.
like a crystal size.
what's
So
Supposed
can
to
you order a mix of those, or do you get 2 of each? And
You get 2 of
can't,
each.
You can't
2
say
of the
anything about it?
steakhouse, 2 of the deluxe, 2 of the bacon and cheese.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, they'll get it
100%.
wrong anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Exactly. You're right. Why are we even asking?
Can I just have all the
Can I have
all
the
bacon
BK
and
slider box?
cheese?
You want all 6 of one?
Taco Bell rolling out new nacho fries for a limited time.
Isn't this the same returning thing that they've done periodically, kind of like the McRib?
Actually, this one has Zab's Chicken Ranch Nacho Fries. Zab's hot sauce is going on these.
Oh,
Yeah. They made nacho fries permanent, by the way. So
Oh, have they? Okay.
yeah, they made nacho fries permanent. They love their nacho fries. I'm not a big fan. You know, I had a couple of their fries once when my daughter ordered
So they're
some. And I
nacho
was like,
fries.
they were not my fries. They were someone else's fries. I really have to admit I was mystified by what all the thrill was about, that everybody was just going on and on about these fries. But okay, I tried them. I tried one without the sauce, tried one with the sauce. I was like, I'm not getting it. But okay. I'm sure some people do. And this is basically, they're making nachos out of fries. They throw a bunch of these fries down, and then they cover it up with, well, all the other 8 items that they have at Taco Bell. You know what they
Do you
are.
actually
Yeah,
put
we
the cheese on
got
it, or
that.
is it like in a cup and you dip it?
They actually put the cheese on it, I guess.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what it looks like from this picture. And then
All
they
right,
use the Zab's hot sauce, which I'd never heard of until this very moment. And last but not least, Twix has just unveiled a whole new way to enjoy its classic candy.
Okay.
And fans are split.
Split between left and right.
No, because there is no left and right. It's all one big bag. They're called Twix Bits.
These are Whoppers.
Uh-huh.
This is a Whopper.
They kind of look like Whoppers, don't they?
Yeah, very much so.
So this is that situation where you open the bag, you just tilt it up and just let them
Yeah,
all
let
roll
it
into
let
your
it
mouth.
roll, and in 2 minutes you'll finish the bag.
I think what they did was they took the classic cookie center in a bowl, and then they dipped it in caramel, and then they dipped it in chocolate. And you get more chocolate than caramel. But yeah, these are dangerous. This is very dangerous.
Anytime they have it says share size. I'm not sharing any of that with anybody. I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
You too?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, if you've ever seen what was the candy that I saw, M&M's, I think it was. It says share size. Right.
No.
Sure.
That's
Don't you tell me
My
whether
size.
I have
That's like
to share
telling me a
this or
20-ounce
not.
bottle of soda's 2
Not
servings.
sharing that.
Whatever.
Spud and I were on our way to Biloxi one time. We were going to Beau Rivage, and I stopped and bought some Twix, the fun size, but they were not wrapped. They were just in a bag, not wrapped. And I mean, I made myself sick on those things on the share size on the way there. Finally, got about halfway through the bag, and I rolled the whole thing up. I shoved it in his glove compartment. I said, "Don't let me open this. Do not let me open this glove compartment." And then on the way home, he asked me to pull something out of the glove compartment.
Oh, there
I was
it
like,
was.
"Oh, I forgot they were here." Richard, it was just yesterday you got sick on them. What are you doing?
Don't finish them.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I did. 9:48 with Dixon and Viney. Dixon on question of the day coming our way next. Don't ask what the song's about. You don't want to know. It's the Vapors turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, Talk995.com, Express Oil Change, and Children's of Alabama teaming up. During the month of April, every single oil change gets $1 for Children's of Alabama. They've already given $1.2 million to date, helping Alabama's children receive the care that they deserve. You know, they say they're not just changing oil, and that is absolutely true because they will look under your hood. They will check all of your fluids. They will check, something as simple as the windshield wiper. Then they check all your lights all around. They take a good long look at your tires because Tire Engineers is the second half of that name. And they will tell you if it's time for rotation or time for new tires or whatever it is it's time for. They'll let you know. Filters, too. They will absolutely let you know what the situation is on filters. Then they make sure they fill you up with the proper oil for your vehicle. You don't have to worry about that. They know what they're doing. And then they show you the dipstick to make sure you see, yes, you're right there, topped off the way you need to be. And then they charge you a little bit of money. It was 10 minutes from start to finish. I love it. I love Express Oil Change. I used to say, I'd never do that. Now I can't imagine changing my oil ever again. It's insane. Why would I do that? And with $1 going to Children's of Alabama for every oil change in the month of April, you really got a good reason to go there. They're not just changing oil. They're changing lives. Express Oil Change, home of the 10-minute oil change. Scott writes in and says Phil Collins should be in the Hall of Fame for his musical contribution to Disney's Tarzan alone. Really?
Phil had so many hits. It's hard to even start to list them.
I'm not sure I could
his
name.
career.
I'm not sure I could name a single song from Tarzan.
No. Can't say as I can.
But it made an impression on him.
Apparently.
Obviously. Grumpy Old Goat says fun size is not fun and share size is not enough to share.
True.
Yikes. Yeah, we get this. I think it's time. Jeff says, I think it's time we change the name of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to just the Music Hall of Fame because that's exactly what it is. Well, then you'd end up with country in there. We can't have that.
Dolly Parton.
Totally unacceptable. We already have country in there. You're right. E was talking about the 600-pound life people, the one who just passed away at the age of 30.
Yeah.
He says, I never understood how these people get so much money for food. Each one of their meals that they eat at home is like $50. It's true. Where are they getting the money for all that food?
That's a very good question.
That's a lot of money, man. I remember my very first job in radio. I'll never forget it because it was one of the greatest years of my life. I was doing something I loved. I was being hopelessly underpaid for it. And I was so poor that at one point, 3 days left until payday, I bought myself a small bag. It was bigger than the fun size, bigger than the share size. It was, but Keebler used to make pretzels. I bought a bag of Keebler pretzels. I ate on that for 3 days because that's all the money that I had.
Oh, Richard.
I know.
Wow.
I remember distinctly, I'd been there for about 8 months. No, not even that, maybe probably 6 or 7 months. I got out of the shower. I dried off. I put on my pants. I took it to the absolute last hole on the belt, and my pants just fell down. I had lost so much weight. I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, holy, I'm like a concentration camp victim here.
You need some government cheese.
Man, oh man, oh man. Strangely enough, I always had money for beer and drugs.
Yeah.
Anyway, Parrot
whole nother
Structural
story.
Services.
Wonder how that happened.
ParrotSS.com. Priorities, Steve. It's priorities. Yeah. Parrot Structural Services, 668-2626 when your foundation starts to go south. This is who you want to call. ParrotSS.com on the World Wide Web. They're licensed, they're bonded, they're insured, they're E-Verify compliant, and they're going to take great care of you. They have a tool for every single issue that you may face. Parrot Structural Services, 668-2626. Online at ParrotSS.com. Let's do this now,
Dixon
shall we?
and Vining's question of the day.
What movie improves your mood anytime you see it? It's a movie you watch, you might be feeling down. Now you feel better because you watched the movie. What is it, Steve?
Oh, feeling down. I didn't realize
You didn't have to
that
feel
part.
down.
Yeah.
It just, it just had to improve your mood.
John Wick will do it every time because I like it when somebody just beats the tar out of people who deserve it.
That's true. Yeah. Watching bad guys get their comeuppance is a great joy. What about you, Valerie?
It's one of my favorites and always makes me laugh all the way through it. The Heat with Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock.
All righty then.
Very funny movie.
How
about you, Richard?
I'm going to go with, here's a really stupid Brendan Fraser movie called,
Not Georgia.
Can't
the
think of
Jungle,
it.
Is it?
I can't remember. No, it's not George of the Jungle. It's a Blast from the Past.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
They're down
Sissy
in the
Spacek, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
It's a goofy little movie, but a lot of fun.
It is a goofy movie.
Let's see. Cynthia says Elf. Michelle, The Breakfast Club. Jason says John Wick or The Expendables. Just saw The Expendables the other day. Deliverance, says Byron.
Okay.
Gail says, you've got mail. The Holiday, Maverick with Mel Gibson, Man from Snowy Mountain. True Romance. Anything starring Sonny Chiba is good for me. Step Brothers always makes me laugh, says Holly.
You're the one.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail, says Shannon. Support your local sheriff or The Gods Must Be Crazy, both good movies. Blazing Saddles, Airplane, The Quiet Men, says Chip. Okay. Willy Wanker. What?
Excuse you?
What are you watching over there? By the way, I watched this yesterday morning from start to finish. It's the first time in a long time I've actually sat and watched a Netflix movie from start to finish. Cannot recommend it highly enough.
What?
Nuremberg.
Really?
I've started it.
Somebody
I've
brought
not
that
gotten
up
into
to us not long ago.
Debbie
Was it
talked
Debbie?
about it. Debbie talked
yeah,
about
it's
it.
good, huh?
If there aren't a couple of Oscars handed out for this movie, then there
Really?
is no.
Well,
yeah, I know.
Didn't happen. I wanted to see it when it came out in theaters, but it didn't come here.
Back tomorrow, dark and early, 6 a.m. Talking
Bye,
to you then.
everybody.
Bye-bye now.